back. How do we solve this, guys? It's very simple. Represent this as log xyz upon log xy. Similarly, the log xyz will be common, and then this will become log xy plus log yz plus log zx by log xyz. You can multiply these three terms, just the numbers. So this is x square, y square, z square. So 2 will come common. This is x, y, z whole square. So 2 will come common. This is log x, y, z, and that's answer will be 2. Right, guys? Very simple. So don't make silly mistakes here. We cannot afford. Cool, guys. Let's move. This is the next question. A very good application of arithmetic progressions and logarithm. Again, this is a CAT question. This was asked in CAT. So while I'm not mentioning this, but yeah, I remember. I do not exactly remember the year, but yeah, it was asked in CAT. Solve this. It's hardly a 20 to 30 seconds of problem. That is the hint. At max. You can even solve it orally if you want. See, guys, the three numbers which are given here is log 2 to the power 3 to the power 5. Here also 2, 3, 5 ki kuch power hai. Third number is also this. What is arithmetic mean? For the guys who do not know the meaning of arithmetic mean, it is if there are three numbers A, B, C, arithmetic mean will be A plus B plus C by 3. So it's basically sum of all the numbers xi, if x's are the number from I equals to 1 to n divided by n. This is the arithmetic mean of the expression. So fine. So guys, note here that we are only interested in finding the value of A. Are we interested in finding the value of B? No. Do we want to find the value of C? No. So if you don't want to do it, why even to involve in the powers of 3 and 5? We only want the power of A. Sorry, the power of 2. So of course, the power of 2 from this expression should be same as this and this. I can visualize this expression as the power of A in this given expression should be the arithmetic mean of power of A in individual three equation. And same should happen for the power of 3, same should happen in the power of 5. So power of A is what? A. It has to be power of 3, 2 with that 2 plus 6 plus 1 by 3. So answer is 3. It was a very direct 10 seconds question. That's it. The answer will be 3. If you want to solve it fully, you can as well do it. But there is no point, right? We do not want to calculate the values of B and C. So why even to go there? Let's cut down the time. The answer would be 3. A log 2 will be equals to this. Log 2 will get cancelled. Or we can directly visualize A has to be equals to 2 plus 6 plus 1. 9 by 3 equals to 3. So answer is 3. That's it. Let's move ahead. Example. This is a pure algebra problem. A core algebra. Algebra by heart. Plus, you can say a very typical ZAT or CAT problem. So there is a new comment, Amola 5 by 6. Yes, guys, the answer is 5 by 6 and really good. It was fast. It's simple, right? How do we solve this? This is minus 7. What is this? This is log 81 is 3 to the power 4. This is root 3. Root 3 is 3 to the power half. So I'll take 4 outside and this is 3 to the power 1 by 2. So I will reverse the power. So this becomes this, hence this is 8. 8 minus 7 is 1. So the value of this expression is 1. Now I just have to solve this. This is what? Log 5 root 5 and this is 0.008, which is what? 0.2 cube. I can very well see. So this is again 1 by 6 log 5 base 0.2. Sorry, base is 0.2. What is 0.2, guys? 0.2 is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is 5 to the power minus 1. Hence, this is essentially log 5 to the base 5 to the power minus 1, which is minus 1. Hence, minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 by 6 is minus 1 by 6. And we had a value of plus 1 in the final expression. So 1 minus 1 by 6, answer will be 5 by 6. That's it. C will be the answer. Let's move ahead. This is a question of domain. It's essentially a question of function, but I've included here as well because the function that includes logarithm. So see, the first thing is this is 1 by something. So pehla corner point kya hua? Base cannot be 0. 1 by 0 is not defined. So log of x square minus 6x plus 9, this should not be equals to 0. Okay. Now second kya hai? Because there is a term of log, even the value of log has to be defined, right? So log का domain भी meet करना पड़ेगा. What is log का domain? If no base is given, I consider base is 10. So 10 to ठीक है, positive है. But the number has a variable. So the number x square minus 6x plus 9 has to be positive, right? If log x is a function, log x has to be positive. That is the domain. That's it, guys. Now we just have to solve this. If this is not equals to 0, so guys, इसकी value 0 कब होगी? When the number becomes 1. So x square minus 6x plus 9 should not be equals to 1. Clear? Which means x square minus 6x plus 8 should not be 0. This is x minus 4 into 2 is 8, 4 plus 2 is 6. So x cannot be equals to 2 and 4. Right? Hence, यहाँ से मेरी दो values आ गई, x equals to 2 and 4, but the value is not defined. That's it. Now guys, let's solve this. This value has to be positive. This is what, देखो मुझे clear दिख रहा है, this is x minus 3 whole square. This value has to be positive. Now, of course, this is a square term, so it's a non-negative function, and hence x cannot be equals to 3. Why? Because if x is 3, the value will become equals to 0, and the denominator will not, and the logarithm will not be defined. So, यहाँ से मुझे आता है कि if x is 3, then the log won't be defined. So, final answers will be x equals to 2, 3, and 4. And these three values, the function is not defined. Otherwise, it's defined throughout the real number. Overall answer is 2, 3, and 4. Here, first part. So see, Vanshika, whenever I am saying 1 by anything, this anything cannot be equals to 0, right? Else 1 by 0 is not defined. Hence, my anything here is this expression, log of this. It can't be 0. Now, I know when is log x 0? Log x 0, तब होगा जब x will be 10 to the power 0, which is 1. So, only when x is 1, this will be 0. So, here my number is x square minus 6x plus 9. And then I'll equate that to 1. It's a simple quadratic. I'll solve this to get x equals to 2 and 4. Hence, 2 and 4 with the value will not be defined. And second is log ka inequality I'll solve. Okay, let's move on. Let's solve this question. This is an expression. Let me read out the expression for you. It says 1 by log 2 to the base e. This is log 2 to the base e. This is 2 log 2 to the base e. This is 3 log 2 to the base e, and the sign are interchanging. This is minus, plus, minus, and this goes till infinity. You have to find the value of this expression. So guys, let's solve this question. The answer is 1. Only one of you was able to solve this. Let's take 1 by log 2 to the base e common. This becomes 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4 and so on and so forth. Now guys, I can relate this equation by this series expansion, right? If I put x equals to 1, I will directly get this expression. So if I put x equals to 1, the value will be log of 1 plus 1 to the base e, right? Put x equals to 1 here. This is nothing but log 2 to the base e. Hence, this value is seen as log 2 to the base e. The denominator is also log to the base e. They will get cancelled and the final answer will be 1. Here, so as I have mentioned in the first slide that I'll show you the application. This is the application of series. We'll go in detail about sequence series functions. Don't worry about that. But for now, let's be clear on the part which we have already discussed. Let's solve this question. Okay, let me write this equation. This is 2 to the power log 4 to the base 3 upon 4 to the power, sorry, this is into 5 to the power log 3 to the base 2 upon 4 log 2 to the base 3 into 3. This is the expression. Is it readable now? Answer is 1, guys. It was straightforward. We just had to visualize that in this fraction, this 2 and 4 are getting swapped, right? So we have already spoken a to the power log b to the base c is same as b to the power log a to the base c. So these values will be same. Will get cancelled and same is the case here. Answer will be 1. Solve this. See, if you simplify this expression, this becomes log 3 by log 5 plus log 5 by log 7 plus log 7 by log 9. By visualizing this expression, you should be able to, get a gist that if you multiply these terms individually, it will get very simple for you to calculate. So at one side, you have to calculate the minimum value of addition of a few terms. And on the other side, you can very well just multiply these equations. So addition and multiplication. This should ring a bell. that you can very well apply the concept of AM greater than equals to GM. GM is what? Multiplication, right? It's a sort of function of multiplication, and arithmetic is what? Function of addition. So take these three terms, calculate the arithmetic mean, equate that to greater than equals to GM. Arithmetic mean क्या होगा guys इसका? Log 3 to the base 5 plus log 5 to the base 7 plus log 7 to the base 9 by 3, right? This is the arithmetic mean because there are three terms. Now this has to be greater than equals to GM. Now guys, GM क्या होता है? If there are three terms A, B, C, GM is what? A, B, C to the power 1 by 3. If there are n terms, x1, x2, x3 till xn, GM will be multiply them and then raised to the power 1 by n. So log 3 to the base 5 into log 5 to the base 7 into log 7 to the base 9. Because there are three terms, I'll do a power 1 by 3. Now let's solve this first of all. You can log 3 by log 5 into log 5 by log 7 into log 7 by log 9. Okay guys, 7 7 cancel, 5 5 cancel. This is log 3 by log 9. This is 2 log 3, right? And this is equals to half. This internal value is half, guys. Okay. So इसकी power कितना है? 1 by 3. Half को I can write as 2 to the power minus 1. So this becomes 2 to the power minus 1 by 3. Hence इसकी minimum value कितनी हो जाएगी? 3 को वहां ले जाएंगे. 3 into 2 to the power minus 1 by 3 will be the final answer. For now, just remember that AM is always greater than equals to GM is always greater than equals to HM. HM is the harmonic mean. What is harmonic mean? The arithmetic mean of the inverse of the numbers. If A, B, C are the numbers, I'll do A 1 by A, 1 by B, and 1 by C, and I'll take an arithmetic mean of these three numbers. This will become the harmonic mean. That is the definition. Okay? So for now, just remember AM greater than equals to GM and minimum maximum वाले जो questions होते हैं ना, you can very well apply this concept of AM greater than equals to GM. मतलब this should definitely ring you a bell whenever questions are on AM GM part. Perfect. Let's move ahead. Guys, all you have to do is to apply AM is greater than equals to GM. That is it. Terms are log 3 to the base 5, log 5 to the base 7, and log 7 to the base 9. That's it. So Shatakshi, try to do this calculation in your own notebook. I have taught you the method, and this is the concept you have to apply. Why? Because that was the question in most of the minimum maximum term. Also, you are able to see ki, base is same as number 5577. So I have to multiply these terms to calculate the final value. Hence, this gives a hint. Okay, let me use some bold font. The font is an issue. So log 3 to the base 5 plus log 5 to the base 7 plus log 7 to the base 9 by 3. This is the arithmetic mean greater than or equals to log 3 5 log 5 7 log 7 9 to the power 1 by 3. That is it. That's it. Now rest is, guys, I've just solved this. 5 5 cancel हो जाएगा. यहाँ से देख सकते हैं 7 7 cancel हो जाएगा. This will be log 3 to the base 9. 9 is 3 square, so this is half. This is half की power 1 by 3. Half to the power 1 by 3. क्या होता है ये? This is 2 to the power minus 1 by 3, right? 1 by 2 to the power 1 by 3. अब बस 3 को वहां ले जाओ, so answer will be 3 by 2 to the power 1 by 3 or 3 into 2 to the power minus 1 by 3. That's it. This is the final answer. Let's move ahead. Okay, let me rewrite this question. The question is 2 minus log x to the power 7 base 4 upon 7 minus log x square base 4 plus log x to the base 4 square equals to 0. This is the question. Guys, just to clarify, though this should be self-explanatory, in CAT they would explain you. But when I'm talking about product of all the values obtained, the variable here is x. So what I'm asking is product of all the values of x which is obtained. So okay, let's solve this. 16 to 128. Okay. Yes, the answer is 128, guys, but this took you a lot of time. Okay, let me solve it directly by the way I would have solved it in the exam, and then I'll explain you. So I'll directly see here maybe there is log x to the power to the base 4. Here also there is log x to the base 4, so I'll assume that is t. Very same assumption, and then I'll just start solving it. 2 minus 70 upon 7 minus 2t plus t square is equals to 0. So I'll frame a cubic equation. This is what? Minus 2t cube plus 7t square plus 2 minus 70 equals to 0. I'll just rearrange this equation in a nice format. T cube minus 70 square by 2 this will become plus 70 by 2 minus 1 is equals to 0. Okay. Now what is t by t is log x. I know it's a cubic equation, so there'll be three variables. Sorry, there'll be three solutions. Log x1 to the base 4, log x2 to the base 4, and log x3 to the base 4. These three will be the solutions. मुझसे पूछा गया है x1 into x2 into x3 पूछा है. Now guys, यहाँ पे log है, यहाँ पे multiplication पूछा है. So if I just find the sum of the roots of this equation, right? कितना है वो? यहाँ पे minus plus minus. So this is 7 by 2. Now if I simplify this, log a plus log b plus log c is log abc. This becomes x1, x2, x3 to the base 4 equals to 7 by 2. So by x1, x2, x3, which is the product of the root, कितना हो गया? 4 to the power 7 by 2. 4 कितना होता है? 2 half, 2 square. So this is 2 to the power 7, which is 128. And that's how I would have solved it. And this wouldn't have taken me more than 1 minute. Log x given है. Log की टर्म्स एंड मल्टीप्लिकेशन में क्या हमने एक आइडेंटिटी पढ़ी, log x plus log y is log xy. तो बस अप्लाई दैट. इसका sum of the root will give you the product of the final roots. Now मेरा t क्या है? Log x to the base 4 is the value of t. Now it's a cubic equation of t. Hence there will be three roots of this expression. Roots of this expression means there will be three values of log x. If one is log x 1 to the base 4, second will be log x2 to the base 4, x2 to the base 4, and third will be log x3 to the base 4. These three will be the roots of this equation. Finally, I anyways have to calculate x1, x2, x3, right? So if I just do an addition, if I calculate some of the roots, I'll be able to reach this because log a plus log b plus log c will give me log abc. So I have just calculated some of the roots of this equation. That will be 7 by 2 from the quadratic concept. And simplify this to get the value is 128. That's it. Solve this example. See, you have already expressed the final answer as 3 by log 20 to the base x plus log x to the base 20, right? Are you sure this is the final expression you are getting? Is it not the other way around? You just have to use a greater than equals to j in there. Let's see. So guys, the way I would have proceeded this is यहाँ पे base x है, यहाँ पे base x है. Let's simplify these two equations first of all. This is definitely a minus b. 3 को मैं ऊपर ले जाऊंगा. So this will become log 10 cube by 0.125 to the base a. I've already learned 0.125 कितना होता है 1 by 8. 0.125 is essentially 12.5%, which is 1 by 8. We have already talked about this. So base में 1 by 8 आया. So this is finally log 10 cube into 8 by x. Right? I already know 8 is what 2 cubes. So this is 3 log. This will be 8,000, right? Oh, have I made any mistake here? Yeah. So this is 3 log 10 into 2, which is 20 to the base x. ठीक है, बाहर टर्म कितनी है? 3 log x to the base 20. So final expression is 3 कॉमन ले लिया plus log 20 to the base x. Simple guys, मुझे पता है मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा तो सब कैंसिल हो जाएगा. So I'll apply a greater than equals to gm. So log x to the base 20 plus log 20 to the base x by 2. This is arithmetic. Greater than equals to gm की पावर 1 by 2. This is what? This is 1. So final value इसकी कितनी हो गई? 2. So this is 2. Expression की मिनिमम वैल्यू कितनी हो जाएगी? 3 into 2, which is 6. 0.125 is 0.5 का whole cube, and 0.5 कितना होता है? 1 by 2. So this is basically 2 to the power minus 3. In whatever way you want to do it, you can do it because it's in denominator. So 1 by 0.5 cube will essentially be equals to 2 cube. चलो, let's move ahead. Assuming there are no doubts here. So guys, minimum वाले जब भी क्वेश्चन है ना, एक बार it's always a good habit to check the concept of a greater than equals to gm. अगर वो apply हो रहा है, let's just apply that. Also, we could have applied here because these terms are positive. Right? X is greater than 1, so log x to the base 20 is positive. See, the final expression boils down to 3 into log x to the base 10 upon log 20 to the base a. By using a greater than equals to gm, you will calculate that its minimum value is 2. So if this is the minimum value of this expression, you just multiply that by 3. So the final minimum value of this entire expression will be 3 into 2, which is 6. That's it. Chalo, Let me do it. So see, after solving this expression here, I have got this is nothing but 3 log 20 to the base x, right? In an expression. Yes, because this was what? 10 cube into 2 cube. So this was it. Then I will take 3 common. Log x to the base 20 plus log 20 to the base x. ठीक है मुझे अब बेसिकली इसका मिनिमम वैल्यू निकालना है. हाउ डू आई डू इट? लेट्स अप्लाई log a greater than equals to gm. This is my first term. This is my second term. am is sum of terms divided by the number of terms. This has to be greater than equals to gm. gm क्या होता है? Product of all the terms. This is the first term. This is the second term. To the power 1 by number of terms. This is what? Log x by log 20. This is what? Log 20 by log x. So this value is 1. ठीक है, सब cancel हो गया. Hence, finally I have derived कि log x to the base 20 plus log 20 to the base x by 2 था. मैं 2 को साइड में ले जा रहा हूँ. 2 into this was 1 to the power 1 by 2. 1. So if this is the minimum value is 2. This is the final expression. I'll put the minimum value of 2 here. So final answer will be 3 into 2. Answer is 6. That's it. Solve this one. Let's see, guys. The answer is correct in C and your final values are also correct. So guys, see, यहाँ पे मुझे दिख रहा है एक term is 3 to the power x. Second term कुछ मुझे दिख रहा है 3 to the power 2x plus 3. Let's simplify this. I can write this as 3 cube into 3 to the power 2x, right? Minus 244 into 3 to the power x plus 9 equals to 0. Now I know 3 to the power 2x कितना होता है? 3 to the power x into 2, right? So if I assume 3 to the power x is t, this becomes 27t square minus 244t plus 9 equals to 0. Wow, I've just made a very simple quantity equation. मुझे बस t निकालना है, then I'm done. Method 1. Let's calculate t. 27 है, यहाँ पे 9 है, यहाँ पे 244 है. ठीक है? 27 into 9 कितना होता है guys? This is 3 square, this is 3 cube, so it's 3 to the power 4, 84 into 3, which is 243. Product is 243, sum is 244 आ रहा है, so this is 27t square minus 243t minus t plus 9 equals to 0. 27t common लिया, t minus 9 बनाओ, minus 1, t minus 9 equals to 0. So t can be 1 by 27 or t can be 9. Now this is t कितना था? 3 to the power x. So I just compared this. This is 3 to the power minus 3. This is minus 1 by 3. Minus 1 by 3 and 3 square. So x can be equals to 2 or minus 1 by 3. Hence it can either be positive or negative. So final answer again. Let's move on to the last question. This one. It's again an application of equation plus logarithm. Solve this. Yes. Shadakshi, the hint is whenever you have to find the value of any variable, try to segregate that variable from the rest of the equation. So try to formulate an equation in terms of b, because you have to find the number of values of b. Only once you form an equation in b, you'll be able to analyze the pattern and you'll be able to come up with the final answer. So try with that. Always follow that as the thumb rule. Because the number of values of b is asked, let's first of all form an equation in b. That b is equals to what? Having done that, then I'll use this information that d and e are integers. Now the condition is already given that b has to be a natural number less than 2000. And if you have already framed the equation in b, all you have to do is to make it less than 2000. And it's a natural number as well. So it has to be greater than 0 as well. So if you guys make that equation, have it in front of you, I'm sure you'll be able to analyze the pattern. Now, the question says that b is a natural number less than 2000. Right? So now make it less than 2000. And because b is an exponential of 2, so try to visualize 2000 as some power of 2. Ideally, you should remember if you play that game of 2048, right? It's a game. So 2 to the power 10 is 1024. So 2 to the power 11 will be 2048. After doing that, you should be able to reach out to the final answer. See, everyone knows the concept here, but then still people mess out in exam. Why? Because of this, which all of you have done just right now. Everyone is incorrect. Everyone will get a -1 mark though you had understood the concept, you have solved it very nicely, but then still, due to some silly mistake, everyone has done it wrong. And this is what exactly happens in CAT. CAT is not really a very tough exam. It's just these sort of questions which make you answer the wrong option. So let's see. E was what? 2 to the power 5 d by e. And I'm saying this is less than 2 to the power 11, right? Because it's less than 2000. So it can be equals to, so maximum power of 2 which we can accommodate is 10. But guys, what is the minimum value? Is it 1? No, it's not 1. B is a natural number. B can also be equals to 1. So even value of 2 to the power 0 is allowed here. So D can be equals to 0. And D by E, 5D by E can be equals to 1, 2 till 10. So D and E are integers. We can always find such values. We can always put E equals to 5. And we can always put D as 0, 1 till 10 to get these values. And guys, final answer will not be 10. Final answer will be 11. Why? Because the powers can range from 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1 till 2 to the power 10. So these are 11 terms. These are not 10 terms. 0 is also included. Is it clear? Answer is C. And trust me, 99.5% guys will mark the answer as A. But at least I don't expect these from the PrepZoners. Clear to everyone?